Hello, everybody. And now I want apples. I didn't want to start a gang war on apples. There's a gang war going on over apples. I saw someone said pears. I prefer apples because I love apple juice. But I love apple juice more than I like apples. And I believe somebody else said that. Okay. So I did a thing and I got braids for the first time in like shit, 5 years. And while, thank you. Hey, Dark, how are you? And while they look nice, I can feel my heartbeat in my scalp. So, yeah, they hurt really bad. I don't know if you could tell how tight they are, but they're like super duper tight. Um, so that's why I kind of wanted to do a just chatting stream because I don't think I can put headphones on my head. Like, I literally came home today and immediately got in the shower and let water run on my hair, which is why, like, it's still wet now, but it hurts really bad. And I am not looking forward to trying to sleep tonight. Oh, thank you, Last King. But yeah, it is my head is like throbbing. So I wanted to get on here and I wanted to play a game, but literally, if I put a headset on, I think I might actually just go ahead and cry. So I wanted to do a just chatting one because I haven't been live in like 3 days and I missed y'all, and then two because I just want to talk today. So I guess we can start off the stream how I normally would. Um, and I want you guys to tell me something positive that has happened to y'all in the past week, the past day. I don't care if it can be anything from I got a promotion to they put an extra chicken nugget in my meal. I don't care. Just tell me something really good. Yes, the pain of fresh box braids, like I forgot about it. Like it hurts. You're home sad? Why are you at home sad, Avram? Being alive is a plus. Being alive is a plus. I finally got a job after 8 months, and now me and my family can breathe. Oh, thank goodness. Like, I know a lot of people have had a really tough time getting a job with the whole pandemic going on, but I think people are starting to finally feel a little bit of relief. Pikachu got a $60 donation streaming the other night. It allowed me to eat an. Well, damn. Congratulations. Can I have 30? I just started a Google certificate program that's going to allow me to successfully break into the tech industry over the next couple of months. Ooh. So that, well, you'll know more than I will because I am not tech savvy at all. I rely on Seeker for all my tech needs, and I don't know if he's in here right now or not. I literally run to him for every little thing. Um, I got accepted to all colleges I applied for. That is awesome. Congratulations. I aced my selection test for medicine. I see a lot of people who are like going to school for nursing and all of that stuff in here quite often. I just had ice cream. What kind of ice cream? Because Sonic has this new ice cream where it's like Oreos, like it's like Oreos and it has cookie dough in it. So yeah, what kind of ice cream? Let's see. It's gone already. You didn't share it with me, Dark? I had track practice on Tuesday and did so good running my 200-meter dash. I beat two girls that are fast. You can definitely outrun me because I have not ran in a very, very long time. Spring break is soon. My my daughter is a freshman in high school and I think they just said fuck spring break this year. So, yeah, I don't even think that's. And I also got a vaccine scheduled. I'm still kind of partial to the vaccine thing. I know like my family members and stuff have gotten it, but I don't know if I want to get it. I don't know. And thank you. I cannot pronounce your name, but it starts with an X. Thank you. My hair is one reason why I'm not going to be playing a game today because I don't want y'all to see me cry when I put headphones on. um, my Sonic broke their ice cream machine. What? They need to just close. What else are they good for? I got some feedback on the screenplay I'm writing for university. Ooh, what's it about? If you can tell me. Pikachu a broke boy. Pikachu needs food. Otherwise, I gotta eat Kraft mac and cheese. Listen, I too am poor as fuck. Okay? So, that $30 would have been appreciated, but, you know. Um, I tried running recently and I cramped in both legs. Okay, listen. So I have started a thing where I'm either going to walk or jog every other day because I have a goal to just kind of like be healthier. Because during um, the whole pandemic and everything and all of that, being in the house and doing this, I've just kind of like pigged out and gained quite a bit of weight back because there was a time where I had like lost a lot. So I too am on a journey of fitness or to try to be fit. What game are we playing today? We are just chatting today. But I do have a unique question for y'all though. I want y'all to tell me something because whenever I went to go get my hair done today, the person who did my hair was actually sharing some stuff with me because I told her that I am a horror streamer on Twitch. So she proceeded to tell me some spooky shit that has happened in her apparently haunted house. So if you guys have any kind of creepy ass experiences, I now want to hear them. Is she bougie? Who, me? Yes. If you're talking about me, the answer is yes. Yes, it is a chat day. Let's see, it's always painful. I always think of the fact that I would be easy to kidnap because I can't run that much. Listen, I wouldn't because they wouldn't be able to lift up my big ass. They would just be like, fuck it, and leave me. Um, let's see. Investigate it? No. Because I don't know what's in her house. She was just telling me certain things that happened, which I've had certain things happen to me actually here in this house. But I want to hear y'all's. You want to hear our supernatural stories? I got a couple. Yes, caveman, I want to hear them. I want to hear them. Can you recommend any other horror streamers? Um, I can recommend King Dread, and I don't know if she streams predominantly horror, but I know she streams some scary. I think she does tarot and she does horror games and she does a little bit of variety. But I will say that this is the one and only person who has been able to scare me, and her name is Bruja Hexa. And I don't have like shout outs done yet, but this is her name. I'm lazy and I'm not tech savvy. And I need for Seeker, if he's in here, to do that for me. That's her name. So go check her out. She has been the only person to scare the hell out of me with tarot. So yeah. Would you want to experience them? Humming. I played Five Nights at Freddy's the other night. Shit my pants. Five Nights at Freddy's, I cannot get into it. Like, it is not scary to me. Like, it's actually kind of corny, to be honest. Spooky story. My parents' old apartment was haunted, and my aunt thinks my brother got possessed. Wait, hold on a second. Devon, are you who I followed on TikTok last night? I think, maybe. I think it's you. Tell me more. Okay. It was my first time playing and it was 5 a.m. and I'm very suspenseful. I know a lot of people are like really scared of it, but I don't know. I can't. It just seems very, very childish and corny to me. I cannot get into it. Pikachu wants to play more horror games. I've been stuck with Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight is not a horror game. It's not. Okay? Play Visage. I want to see Dark play Visage. Okay, I have one. When I was a kid, my family was supposedly cursed by another. Oh, shit. Okay, wait. Was supposedly cursed by another with voodoo. There was a big ass spider in our house, and my dad killed it. And when it died, its stomach split open and baby spiders ran out, which is weird because spiders lay eggs. Afterwards, my family went to get a protection done, but I was too young to get it. Holy shit! Now, hold a minute. I know wolf spiders carry their babies like on their actual body. So, and I'm not saying that's not real because that's scary as shit and I do believe in those things. But who did it? Can you say? Do you know? Let's see. My stepdad likes to hunt at night and we live in the Appalachian Mountains. He told us once he saw a pair of headlights came down the road with nothing attached and also an abandoned house with a piano that just started playing on its own. Listen, okay, like I'm not scared of like games and stuff like that and like fake haunted houses, but yes, real ghosts and experiences like this scare the shit out of me. So yeah. When my aunt was diagnosed with lung cancer, 10 days later, I predicted her death in my dreams and I just knew she was dead. I was right. You know what? That happens in families a lot. I've come to notice either the person knows that they're going to go or there's a really close family member that kind of dreams about it or just knows. Any horror games on Xbox? I don't know. I have an Xbox, but I'm going to be truthful with you. I barely touch that thing. I am team PlayStation all the way. I'm sorry. But Ghostface got me really good the other day. I screamed and everything. Dead by Daylight is not a horror game. Stop it. Okay. I got a spooky story. My grandmother's house was heavily haunted. All of her grandchildren hated being there at night. One day, I was playing in a room and looked up to see a black figure without a head standing at the doorway, just standing there. Then it disappeared. My grandma actually, which she does not live in this house anymore, but I know the house has to be at least 130 years old. And either way, it was built back whenever you could bury, like if you lost an infant or even a close family member, you could bury them on your land. And yeah, it's scary as shit down there. It's in the middle of nowhere. And where I'm from is actually known for the Devil's Tramping Ground, which she lives near that too. I'm not sure if anybody has heard of the Devil's Tramping Ground. Um, it was neighbors down the block, but till this day, I don't know why it happened, and my parents refused to tell me and my brother. The fucking neighbors put a root on you? Okay. I work as a guide at a haunted asylum, so if y'all ever need stories or anything, I got a few. The place is beautifully terrifying. We need all the stories, Topher, and I need them right now. All of them. Let's see. At that same house, my grandmother. Oh no, hold on a second. I was reading something. Okay. At that same house, my grandmother would dream of a demon punching and hurting her legs while she was sleeping, and she would wake up with bruises and marks on her legs. I'm going to be so nervous tonight sleeping. Pikachu played Outlast. Dark, I need you to play Visage. And hello there, Syndicate. How are you? I had a little kid ghost in my house growing up. He would walk across the bed by the footboard. Okay, child ghosts scare the shit out of me. I'm not like, and I don't know. And they scared me more whenever I was younger. I guess because whenever you're young, you don't fathom the possibility of someone your age dying. So whenever I kind of realized that, okay, kids can die, it just freaked me out. Just, yeah. um, my cousin's wife would tell me a bunch of stories about how when she was little and living in Mexico, she saw these two kids playing at the window. Oh, man, playing at the window, playing, but then they held up a piece of paper to the window, and when they got closer to it, it said, for them to leave and they were looking at them angrily. Later, they found out that the grandma had lost her grandchildren. Did they fucking leave? Because I would leave. I would go. I would leave. That's their house now. I don't even want to be there. And thank you for that sub and the bits and the cheers. I'm sorry, I'm getting really into these stories. What is the worst horror game besides Don't Be Afraid? The worst as in like scares, or the worst as in the storyline? Because I know a lot of people don't like Blair Witch because of the mental illness stuff behind it. So which one do you mean? Pikachu will play it, buy it for Pikachu. I have it and I know that you can do the whole share thing on PlayStation. So, yeah. That game is almost $40. And I am a poor bitch. Let's see. I can't sub. Why? I don't know. Oh, you just subbed. Never mind. I'm like up in the comments. I'm sorry. I just got done listening to a podcast about the haunted Sally house. What podcast? I'm podcast obsessed. Okay? I don't even look at TV anymore. Um my brother woke up with a big scratch mark across his back that was bleeding and he didn't notice. Now he says he can feel an old man touching his toes when he wants to sleep. I think y'all need to call in somebody for some assistance. um yeah. Topher did leave us hanging. I want to know the stories. After you mentioned Visage, I had to look it up and oh my god. Are you going to play it? And a message was deleted by a moderator. Was someone being an asshole? Let's see. Okay, well there was one time we were doing a tour and a woman in my group said she was a medium, like actually a medium. And a lot of times I can be iffy on things because people can say anything. Well, out of the building, before we go in, she tells me there's a man and a woman behind me. The man has a big white beard and the woman has long, beautiful brown hair. And she describes my grandparents. I lost not long before, and she was telling me stuff she shouldn't know. And I was like, what? Oh, that's never happened to me. But okay, that's never happened to me as in I see people in your family that's deceased. But I did have a situation where someone came up to me and let me know that me and my daughter had always been together, but we switched places. Like in some lives, she's the mom, and in others, I'm the mom. And it really, really freaked me out. She knew her name and everything. But I've never had someone say, oh, this person is standing behind you, because I would freak the hell out. Gone golfing is just the worst. You have to watch a playthrough because it's just so weird. I'm going to watch a playthrough on YouTube now. I've never heard of it. Now, I'm sorry. I'm trying to scroll through comments because I want to like read everybody's story. So bear with me. My siblings also play with a ghost when they were younger. She was their imaginary friend and they called her Crystal, but my mom didn't know her name. My mom actually had a friend named Crystal who died before this happened and gave me that middle name after her. When she told my siblings the name she chose for me, they said, oh my God, that's what the name of our ghost friend is. That's crazy, but actually really sweet. When my brother was younger, he said he saw the ghost of a cat crawling on his bedroom walls and ceilings. My mom has had a lot of cats that have passed in this house. That's creepy as fuck. Dark, why do you keep harassing dads after dark? What did he say? Really? Let's see. My brother being possessed story is up there somewhere. Oh, damn it. I think Listen, I actually kind of want to like, hold on. I have a thing that I want to do with these, actually. Okay, but then we go inside and are doing the tour. And as we're going through, she sees stuff and they're just basic stuff. Then we get to the cafeteria, and as I begin to go for the kitchen, she screams, stop. And I was confused. And I guess there was an angry man in the door telling us not to enter. And she had a complete panic attack and ran out. So we walked out. And I asked what was wrong. And I guess the man made threats to anyone who ever enters the room. Do you still work there? her podcast is called Supernatural with Ashley Flowers. I actually listened to that because I actually listened to Crime Junkie as well. So yeah, I listened to Supernatural with Ashley. Um, let's see. And the fun thing is, on usual tours, whenever we go into that area, most people refuse to even enter the kitchen because it has heavy air filling. Have they ever thought about like having that whole area like maybe cleansed or something so that y'all can actually go in there? Or y'all just gonna say fuck it, we're gonna let it be? He told Pikachu to delete. Oh, okay. Hey Billy, how are you? Let's see. Y'all can't give us the hook and not finish the story. Thank you. And you know what? I never did learn how to say your name. Is it Madari or Madari? But thank you. My hair is actually the reason again why I'm not streaming today because I'm in a lot of pain. I do currently work here still. Are you there right now? That's creepy as fuck. Okay, I can send it again if you can't find it. Just let me know. Yes, Devon, please send it again because it got lost in the comments somewhere. Pikachu is lagging. Yeah, I noticed over here in the corner I'm kind of getting some threats from Twitch saying that I'm having a hard time connecting to them. So I don't know what's going on with the stream or if anybody else is lagging or what. It was on Ghost Hunters before, and many people have done investigations. Ooh, what episode of Ghost Hunters? I want to watch it. What's a game that actually scares you? I have a game that frustrates me. Yeah, I have a game that frustrates me, and it's Resident Evil 7. It can go to hell. Robin opted out of the Gamer Girl bathwater program. Ew, yes. Who the fuck would buy that? Like, and then on top of that, I can't remember the last time I actually sat down in a tub and like took a bath. That's the most disgusting thing to me. I can't. So basically, nothing scares. Yes, things do scare me. There are things that scare me, but video games don't. Yeah, video games don't. So let's see. You should listen to the podcast, and that's why we drink. Maggers, I actually do listen to the podcast, and that's why we drink. I love Em and Christine, and I want them to follow me on TikTok. um, Season 4, Episode 9 of Ghost Hunters. One of my mods, write that down so I can know later. Damn, here I was about to spend my STEM check. On what? I hope not on Gamer Girl bathwater because that's disgusting. But I mean, I'm just baths confuse the hell out of me. Why would you want to just sit in a pool of your own fucking filth? Let's see. Let's see. Baths are only fun for the first couple of minutes. No, they're not. And Devon, no, it didn't send. I don't think it did. Hold on. Can you whisper it to me? And I'll read it on. Okay. Yeah, I'll read it on my phone. Whisper it to me. I'm sorry. So, what are you afraid of in general? Okay, like when it comes to real life ghosts and shit, that stuff does scare me. But like ghosts on like a video game or monsters on a video game, they can go straight to hell. I don't care. But if there was like a real ghost in my room or something like that, then yeah, we have a problem. Have you tried games in VR? I don't get scared either, but VR is terrifying. I want to because I actually witnessed somebody play The Exorcist on VR and I really want to play it. And I think maybe VR could scare me. Robin used to be afraid of the Huntress. Listen, that bitch busted me in the head with an axe or a hatchet or whatever you want to call it. Either way. Okay, my mom went back to visit her hometown village in Thailand. While visiting, my mom went to a nearby shop. When walking back home, she saw her friend. I'll call her Anne. She walked with Anne and they talked. Anne seemed normal, maybe a bit tired, but otherwise pretty normal. Anyway, she said bye to Anne and got back home. She told her family that she saw Anne and walked back with My mom's family looked at her weirdly. Please don't tell me Anne was dead. Is Anne dead? Because it didn't finish. It didn't complete it. Anne was dead, wasn't she? I only take baths if I've taken a shower recently. No, that's not even. No. Wait, what is Pikachu writing down? The episode of Ghost Hunters. God damn it, Dark. I'll go back and I'll find it. It's fine. I shower first, then get in the bath, so it's just for comfort. No, if you're gonna do it, do the bath first, then the shower, so you can rinse all that shit off of you. How do I whisper? I'm new to Twitch. Damn it. Hold on a second. Somebody tell Devon how to whisper. Because I only know how to. Hold on a second. I know you can go out to the main page and. Damn it. Somebody tell Devon how to whisper. I'm trying to like keep up with the chat. Sounds like Madari? Oh, okay. I'm stuck on Resident Evil 2. See, Resident Evils get on my nerves. I don't like them. And thank you, Topher, for the sub. I like Ghost Hunters, but has anybody ever seen that show on Netflix called Haunted? Where they do like intervention style things with people or whatever. I'm not sure the legitimacy of it, but it's scary as fuck. Let's see. Click the person's name and hit whisper. Okay. Let's see. A matter of fact, hold on a minute. I'll whisper to you first, Devon. Because I really want to, like, hear it. Because I actually came across Devon, if I'm thinking about the right person, I came across Devon on TikTok randomly. He was on my For You page, I believe. Or either he followed me and I went and checked him out. And he told a story about a haunted, like, apartment building that he lived in growing up. And I'm like, listen, I want to hear more of that. Tell me more. And I need you to post more TikToks with stories. Everybody go follow Devon so you can hear all the stories. Let's see. Yes, I do have merch, and I will say this. I wanted to make the merch as decently priced as I could. Me personally, because I believe in being very upfront and truthful with y'all, it can be a little bit pricey, but my plan for, you know, what I made from the merch was to get new games and to upgrade the stream and all of that stuff. So for me to make even $5 from sales, I have to put the price like it is. So yeah. Have you seen The Haunting of Hill House and The Haunting of Bly Manor? Yes! The Haunting of Hill House was so fucking good. But I could not get into The Haunting of Bly Manor. I could not get into it. I don't know why. But The Haunting of Hill House, I have watched it twice. I've literally watched it twice. It should say whisper once you click the name and it opens up a small box. Okay, hold on a second. Have you whispered to me? Sometimes Twitch will tell me if I have a whisper, then other times it won't. You did! Okay, I'm about to read Devon's story, because I've been waiting for it. Okay, they lived in like a townhouse type thing where it was a tall house with an apartment on each floor. There were 3, and they lived on one floor, and my aunt and uncle lived on another. They would all hear footsteps around the floor when they were alone. My aunt is quite spiritual and said that one time she was alone with my brother. He was a baby at this time, maybe like 6 months to a year old. I'm not sure. But he could say some small words at the time. And she was alone with him. And she told him, it didn't finish. It cut you off. Send me the rest of it. I think it has to be a 2-parter. And unfortunately, I'm not the Devon you followed. I'm a girl, not a guy. Oh, okay. Either way, I love you anyway. I don't care. This is good. Send me the rest. Okay. There was one time I was walking through the asylum alone. Why were you walking in? Hold a minute. Wait. So hold on a second. The place that you work at is an asylum? You I was thinking something different. I wasn't thinking an asylum, but okay. Let's see, closing up room doors and such, and I felt someone behind me like rub against me. So I started talking and nobody spoke back. And I turned around and nobody was there. So I was like, okay, weird. And so then I kept doing what I'm doing, checking rooms, and reminder nobody is there but me. But I heard talking, so I was about ready to kick out some kids, okay? And I go to the room and nobody is there anywhere, and it's a long hallway. So listen, why do you work in a why are you working in an asylum? Why are you giving tours in an asylum, Topher? And thank you for the bits, caveman. I need to know. Yet only sent half of it, Devon. I think because maybe it was so long. I think that's the reason why. That is a good question. Have you ever had anything follow you home? I hear the pay is good to get your soul rocked on a daily basis. Listen, um, I don't think I would work in an asylum. Hello there, Real Mama Eagle. How are you? So, okay, Real Mama Eagle is somebody that I came across who was I want to say I was just on Twitch's main page and she was suggested. And I went on there and I was like, yo, she's dope as fuck. And she was doing just a just chatting, kind of like discussing the struggles of women whenever it does come to gaming and maybe the varying opinions that people might feel about certain women who are successful when it comes to gaming and so on and so forth. But yes, she's one of the dopest women I've come across yet. So please give her a follow. Um, let's see. I would have seen them and then I felt someone once again behind me, yet nobody was there. And I got chills. And when I went down to the office and told the others to see if they were up there, they said no. Listen, you still have not. Why are you working and giving tours in an asylum? I don't think I would. Yeah. Pikachu had a stalker following him home. Oh, wait, what? But I started hitting on him and I don't see him. Dark, stop. Really? Let's see. I have had things follow me home before, just not from the asylum, but I have many things to use for protection on my home, so nothing bad enters my house. Listen, I don't think I could do like a haunted tour kind of thing. What are we talking about today? Okay, so the situation is I got fresh braids today, Real Mama Eagle. And I think that if I were to try to put on a headset, that I would actually burst into tears because I can hear my heart, feel my heartbeat through my scalp. It hurts like super bad. So, today we are talking about scary experiences and so on and so forth. And Topher just let me know that she gives tours in a haunted asylum. Okay, I want to know if this is in my area. Can you whisper to me where this asylum is? I don't want you to triangulate yourself in the chat though. But yeah, whisper to me where this asylum is cuz I kind of want to go. Maybe take a tour. I love the asylum. I could talk all day about it. The building is absolutely beautiful, and I worked in the haunted house at the children's ward building before becoming a tour guide in the full building. Let's see. You sent me the rest of the story. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Um okay. So, let's see. I'm trying to figure out where I left off. Okay, I left off with your baby brother. Okay, yes, I left off with your baby brother, but he could say some small words at the same time. She was alone with him and she told him, um, hold on. It broke it up really weird. It broke, yeah, it sent me like the same message over and over again. I'm not sure why. I don't know why. Okay, but listen, this is what I'm going to do with these. Like the really good ones, I'm not sure, but I want to like compile them and like put them on YouTube. If I have y'all's explicit permission though. If I have permission to kind of like share. It does. Okay, what it did, Devon, is it sent me the same message twice, and then it sent me a little end. Hold on a minute. Okay, and then it sent me this end. Like it sent the same message twice, now 3 times. It's still sending me the message, actually. I've gotten the message 3 times. But I'm assuming this here is the end. She was alone with him and she told him she had to go. And he looked at her and said, "The next time I see you, I hope you're dead." So obviously not something a baby would say. Which that is kind of ominous. But I don't know the rest of the story because it sent the same message 3 times. And thank you for that sub. Yes, that is weird. I don't know why it did that. I whispered you the asylum name and where it's at. Okay, hopefully it's close to me because I want to visit this asylum. In Topher, I'm not close to it, but a drive to there is nothing. So what's y'all hours like? Let's go see Ghost. Okay, I don't know why Stream Elements is saying that merch is now available like every couple of minutes. I promise I'm not that fucking thirsty. I need to change the timer on that. Let's see. I have a demon that follows me and pretends to be a little girl in a pink dress, and it also shows itself as people in my house trying to get attention because I ignore it, but basically it just tries to make situation worse. But you, okay, Mama Horchata, I need you to call a priest about that. uh, I've got nothing. Holy shit. Yeah, I've got nothing for that. You need to call a professional. Jesus Christ. Daytime is historic tours. Evening to 6 a.m. is paranormal. We also do overnights where you are locked in the building until 6 a.m. Okay, listen. If I did that and went live, would y'all watch it? I'm kind of interested, but I would need people to go with me, obviously. um, let's see. Daytime. Okay, let's see. Massive congratulations. You're truly. Oh, thank you. And thank you for being here in the chat. And thank you for the sub, Maggers. Where do you live roughly, like state wise? Listen, I don't want to be swatted. Have you ever seen people be swatted? That shit seems terrifying. But I don't see why anybody would want to do it to me. But you never know. But I will say that I live on the East Coast in a southern state. um okay, this is going to be a little weird, but this one time on a road trip, me and my family had got a flat. It was right out of a movie and pulled into this place. It was dark. Um oh, a hype train. Hold on a second. I'm trying to scroll so I can keep this and read it. Okay. Okay, it was dark outside, but it was the only place around, so we all got out to knock on the door because, don't split up. And on the side of the building, there were whips with actual blood on them. And when we knocked on the door, there was an old white lady who opened the door. She invited us in. The entire house was filled with creepy dolls. Listen, why did y'all go in? Why did y'all. Okay. Okay, Topher, we have to set something like that up. I can send you a YouTube video when recently people came and did an investigation and one guy held hands with Lily and walked her back to her room and everything. Yo, yes, send me that. Let's see. I've had my address put up on a public stream before, so I low key no longer worry about it. What? Somebody literally put your whole address? Thank y'all for the subs. Holy shit! Thank y'all. And we like surpassed our daily goal. It makes me feel bad for not playing a video game, but I'm terrified of crying in front of y'all because I feel like, again, if I put headphones on, I'm gonna weep. Um, let's see. I've set boundaries so it's not as bad, but every now and then it does, but it never gets super bad. Listen, Mama Horchata, you need that out of your life. I'm scared for you. That sounds intimidating. Let's see. Um, Thank you for those gifted subs again. Okay. And thank you for the bits. But I'm learning a lot about you guys. I'm learning that people have little demon children following them. Somebody works in an asylum. Somebody lived in an apartment that was haunted. Um, yeah. Oh, Topher, thank you. Listen, all of this is kind of like going to be going towards trying to get that Oculus so that I can do some VR shit. I'm not even gonna lie. um, we need some emotes. I have emotes. Like, okay, so as y'all know, I did apply for partner, but I am currently waiting on a response. So I know whenever you make partner, you get more emotes. So yeah. Hopefully I will they will give me an answer by at least beginning of next week because I applied on the 8th. I did get into the partner program on YouTube. So that's exciting because I get to monetize it. And, I'm a poor bitch, so money is always good. I have ghost stories from India. I could try and tell it might get. Yo! Okay, listen, is it just me? Or do, like, they have the best ghost stories because they make the best fucking movies? I saw two Indian horror movies, and those actually scared the fuck out of me. Okay. Homie, it's like a spoiled child and feeds off negativity, and when I ignore it and don't feed it, it's virtually powerless. Okay, again, Mama Horchata. I need you to get it out. I need it to leave. All right? Jesus, I'm scared for you. Okay? My third cousin is a notorious serial killer that's dead now, but I never met him. Who the fuck is it? Who is it? You can't just say my third cousin was a serial killer and not tell us who the hell it was. Let's see. Okay, because my uncle/grandfather is white, so weirdly we were convinced it was safe. So after we stepped in, all the dolls were looking at the door, and the lady was talking to my grandmother, but when I looked at her, she was staring directly at me. So when I looked away to break contact, all the dolls were looking away. And listen, why would you go in a house full of dolls? And actually, there was a point in time where I was going to be streaming in a room filled with dolls because my mother collects all these creepy ass fucking dolls. And right now I'm streaming in my bedroom, which luckily I got to do that. But at one point I was going to be streaming in the creepy doll room, and y'all would have seen all these teddy bears and dolls and all that stuff. But fortunately, I didn't have to do that. A friend and I started a YouTube channel before COVID where we explore haunted places in the state. We haven't been able to go yet because of COVID, but we have been to a good few places and done investigations, so I can give you stories of a few places if you want them. Yes, and also I have a question. Has anybody ever played Randomnautics? Is that what it's called? Randomnautics? Where Um, it's like an app on your phone, but I know it leads you by intuition or something like that. I've been wanting to do it because I know people have been led to some really strange places, and people have even like discovered dead bodies in suitcases, like using this app. Randonautica, that's what it's called. Randonautica. I want to play it. If I stream a Randonautica session, would y'all watch it? I would love to do that. Thank you for that sub, Just the Gemini, and everybody who subbed. I swear to God, I'm not ignoring y'all. I'm like really into these stories. I swear to God. Um, Nicki Minaj's fat ass redeemed a Robin fact. Okay, a fact about Robin. I told all the really good, exciting ones. Um, I don't have a Robin fact per se, but would a little story like suffice? Yeah, well, I have a little bit of a story time that kind of matches the whole vibe here. So I don't have a Robin fact, but I do have a story. So okay, so this was back I want to say in 2010. A friend of mine lived in a very small town like mine, but it was like hours away. So um I'm coming from said small town, and all that's there is like back roads. There's no street lights, there's no nothing. All you can see is my headlights. It's just blackness. Okay. So I get a flat tire, kind of like Madari's story. I get a flat tire. My cell phone is almost dead. I have no idea what to do. So, what I'm ultimately going to have to do is knock on the door of one of the houses I see. Okay. So, this is like dead ass a real story. And I get kind of teary eyed whenever I do tell it because it scared the absolute piss out of me. And I'm actually very thankful for this individual. Okay. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to have to knock on the door of a random house in the middle of nowhere in the country. So I walk to this house that has like the lights on. So I knock on the door, nobody answers. I ring the doorbell, and finally, this guy like walks to the door, and he's looking at me, of course, like I'm crazy. There's this, black woman knocking on his door at like 1 a.m. And I'm like, listen, I have a I have a flat tire. Can I use your phone? My cell phone is dead. And he said, absolutely. So I'm kind of like hesitant about it, but I go in to use this dude's phone. So I finally get in touch with someone who can come and get me. So he and I are just sitting there talking, and this is what he tells me. He says that I'm glad that you chose my house because the next 5 houses are all clan members. That's one. And then two, this man had literally just walked in his door maybe 15 minutes before I knocked on it, coming from his tour in Afghanistan. So I have no idea who the fuck was looking out for me that night. But yeah, he and I actually stayed in touch for a very, very long time. Like for a really long time. Um, we even sent him, like, I sent him a thank you card and everything. Because can you imagine if I had decided not to go to his house and go next door or go to the other houses? Like, that still sticks the fuck with me. It was literally fate. Yes, it had to be. We were just sitting there talking. He just casually told me. He was like, yeah, the next 5 houses down, those are clan members. And he had just literally walked in the door. Like he pointed to his bags and everything. So yeah, I don't know who was like looking out for a sister, but thank you again years later. Orpheus, how are you? You haven't missed much. I'm just doing a just chatting. Let's see. And I kid you not, when I tried to catch up with them, they seemed just to get further away. So I started crying. Listen, why did y'all go? Hold on a second. Are you still talking about the house with the dolls? I'm very confused as to why y'all like. Listen, why did y'all go in a house full of dolls? That would have been like the number one. Like, that's. Isn't there like a rule in a scary movie? Dolls everywhere, don't go in. Don't do it. Let's see. Let's see. They just seemed to get farther away, so I started crying because I didn't want to die. But then I felt something touch my shoulder, so I was like, phew. And then turned around and nobody was there. Listen. Okay, me and my friends played Randonautica, and one time it took us to the exact spot in a small church parking lot where a locked shed was. Dolls are fine, but never have two mirrors facing each other. Why, Topher? Because I might have that situation. Why can't you have two mirrors facing each other? I've always been told not to have a mirror facing my bed, but I do. Y'all can't see it, but there's a mirror on that wall over there. I played that app and had to stop because it got terrifying. You don't need to be playing anything, Mama Horchata. Please seek the help of a priest. I want that demon child away from you. Okay? If I were you, I wouldn't play Randonautica either. She probably tagged along. I'm very disturbed. I've never been this disturbed by somebody's story. But yes, why can't you have two mirrors facing each other? I covered my bedroom mirror with a towel and it makes me feel so much safer. The mirror did face my bed, still covered. Okay, bowling them under the table. You never said who this serial killer in your family was. Because I want to Google them. I also listen to a whole bunch of true crime podcasts. So, yeah. I have like 3 big mirrors facing each other in my room. Listen, I'm trying to figure out why too, because I'll take this shit down. Now I keep like giving it the side eye. Okay. It pretends to be a girl, but it's not. Listen, I don't care if it pretended to be. Yeah, just get rid of it. It makes me uncomfortable that somebody has something like that. If you have 2 mirrors facing each other, it creates a type of portal. It depends on several other factors, but do not do it. Okay. So thank you for that. It'll be gone. It's the same vibe as a Ouija board. Okay, well, I'm gonna get rid of that. Thank you. I have 4 rosaries on my mirror. Let's see. Most of the places on that app are just random spots in the middle of a street. They're just boring, not scary. Every once in a while, you'll get an actual place. Huh. Okay. I do want to give it a try, though, because I've seen, like, some really unique stories about it. Let's see. I heard that it's taboo to have a mirror in your above your bed, race in your bed in Japan. Mirrors are portals. Listen, I just thought it was a cool mirror and I got it from Walmart because it was on sale for $5. Okay? Don't look into your mirror at night, but I have. It didn't do anything. You know that case where the guy kept women locked in his basement and they escaped? I think it was Ohio. Anyway, that's my in-law's uncle. What? Are you serious? Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Let's see. I mean, we thought because we were all together, but ever since then, I've always got these cold shivers and heard whispers if someone was whispering really close to the back of my neck. Ugh. Okay. And I tense up and see spirits now. So, yeah. Oh, and when I told my family about it, they got me rebaptized and it didn't work. I don't think baptism is for that. Let's see. Some of my family members still have the last name, and out of respect for them, I don't really want to say. Oh, okay. Can you whisper it to me, though? Because I'm really nosy. I won't tell anybody. But I'm just really curious. um, that app sent me to multiple scary ass locations. Listen, I want to do it. I think I'm going to do it and record it and put it on YouTube. I don't know if it's something that I will live stream because it seems like it would take a really long time, but I definitely want to do that. That's why I heard. Okay, you're making me question even the mirror I have in my fucking bathroom. Let's see, I heard that spirit guides look terrifying and I've wanted to meet mine for years and I'm just too afraid to see them. I didn't think you ever saw your spirit guide, and I always thought that they presented themselves in a form, like when they did, they presented themselves in a form that was comforting to you. That was my understanding of it. The real life building from The Shining, they have mirrors over the main staircase, facing each other, creating portals over the main stairwell. Why don't they take them motherfuckers down? Let's see, the last one sent me to an old abandoned street in the woods. Huh. See, I really want to do it. We had two serial killers from where I'm from, but they were just crackheads or some shit. Listen, crackheads do pretty much anything for their crack, so that's not surprising. She told us, and I was, listen, in Thailand, you're not allowed to play hide and seek at night. We believe that spirits can hide you from others. Jesus. I have rosaries on my mirror because it makes it safer. It's been blessed because when I got the demon, listen, because when I got the demon, it like the mirror was that place it would go as a reflection when I wanted to leave my room. That demon needs to leave your house. If there's somebody we can collectively call, isn't we need Ghost Adventures to go to Mama Horchata's house because and for them to give you advice, or either the people from Haunted State or any of those places. If you ever feel uncomfortable, you can try cleansing your room house. I use incense, but there are lots of techniques. That let's see. I downloaded GhostTube today and it has a thing where it will say, "Oh, damn it. Hold on a minute." It will say words that spirits are trying to communicate with you. It was creepy. I wouldn't play with things like that, to be honest with you. I wouldn't play with stuff like that. Just like I don't believe in like playing with Ouija boards and stuff like that because anybody can tell you anything and they be something or someone else. Um Spirits get too much hype. All the spirits near my house are very calm and chill. They're not like terrifying, ominous and murderers. So they just be chilling near your house like it's the hangout spot. Let's see. My best friend also told me she used to wake up at night and have panic attacks because she felt a presence in the corner of her room. At first, I thought she had an anxiety disorder or something, but after staying in her house, I could tell something was off. We were even home alone there once, and there was a storm outside, and we could hear noises from inside the house. So we hid in the bathroom with a knife. She's cleansed her house, and it's all good now, though. I actually have had stuff happen to me within this house, but nothing as of recent. So, I just remember that earlier today they found the body of a kid floating in the lake near my apartment. They said the cause of death was undetermined, but I'm scared. Oh man, that that's not scary. Like as a parent, that just kind of makes me really sad. Spooky story. I moved into my freshman year dorm where I proceeded to get my hair pulled, lights turned off, and on randomly see figures run into rooms when no one was in there. And once while napping on the couch, I woke up to it being lifted and thrown on. I woke up to being. Hummet, you were lifted and thrown on the floor or the couch? I'm confused. Hummet. While napping on the couch, I woke up to it being lifted and thrown on the. That's crazy. What school was this? So I know not to send. Hummet. I'm currently planning a trip. Wait. Are you serious, Topher? Okay. So I have mixed feelings about that forest, actually. On one hand, I think it's cool. And I know that sounds morbid. On one hand, I think it's cool because I'm into stuff like that. But then on another hand, I think it's incredibly sad, especially to see the things that people have left behind, and to see that some people are still hanging there, and to see shoes and all of that stuff, because I think it's really sad when someone gets to that space where they feel like they don't want to be here anymore. And I mean, I don't know if it's something in the forest that's making people do it, because I heard that it kind of like calls to them at times. But yeah. Hey, Infinite, how are you? And thank you for having me tabbed. Um, let's see. First time in your stream. I'm a nurse, so I have so many ghosts. Oh, because okay, listen. My mom is also a nurse, and she has like hella stories. She works in a nursing home. So yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to get to everybody's story, but the chat on my end goes by really fast. So if I ever like don't acknowledge you, is I swear it's not on purpose. Don't knock on stuff at night or whistle at night or look at your window at night. Either listen, am I just supposed to lay in bed and look at TikTok? Because I already do that. I'll just do that. I won't whistle. I won't look in the mirror. I won't. I want to have a tarot reading. Um, Actually, I know someone who does that, and she did mine, and it was super, super, super accurate. And her name is Bruja Hexa. Um, she scared the shit out of me, actually. Every now and then, while I'm live, she'll pop in here. I haven't seen her yet, and I don't do shout outs yet because I've been lazy. Let's see. My grandma told me a story the other month of a time when she was younger and was messing around with a Ouija board with her friend and was disrespectful and didn't say goodbye. I was like, girl, you're the. Listen. Yeah, it sounds like your grandma's the issue because she sure didn't close it out. Oh, and guess what? Me and my uncle went to the house that Annabelle was filmed and where the Insidious Chronicles was made. It was fun and super creepy because Insidious scared me as a child, but I'm a daredevil now, so I love scary things. Okay, Insidious had me until the demon thing was sewing to Tiptoe and the Tulips by Tiny Tim. Like, that's whenever I was like, okay, I can't take this movie seriously. But the one movie that I do like, it might be by the same producers as Insidious. What is that movie? It's about the writer that moves into the house. The writer moves into a murder house with his family, and there's some sort of spirit or demon that is causing children to kill their families. I can't remember the name of this movie. Let's see. And Infinite, I needed your opinion on this camera that I was thinking about getting. It's by Razer, and I know that you are a huge Razer fanatic, but I don't know if I should get this camera or not because I got a pair of Razer headphones, the Nari Ultimates, and they kind of fucked up my whole entire stream trying to use them. So yeah. Um, let's see. The demon thing from Insidious just was not scary. Like he looked cartoonish. Listen, he was kind of ominous whenever he popped up, like behind the grandma. But then whenever he started doing the sewing shit, they lost me. They lost me. Okay, yes, that's the camera that it is. So it is a good buy. Okay. So I'll go to Best Buy and try to look into it. Because I had picked it up and I was carrying around Best Buy. You know how like when you're gonna buy something, you carry it around for a little while, kind of thinking it over, and then yeah, I put it back. I was like, I don't know. My old neighbor moved away, and she had a few teens and kids, and ended up in some really bad stuff. And she moved. She was getting better, and she died of an asthma attack. And I still have some of her stuff. I wore one of her necklaces the other day, and it was just I wouldn't even have any of her stuff. So yeah, I wouldn't have any of her stuff. um, like right now, I know it's in the room and I'm just waiting and unhappy because I'm happy. Listen, Mama Horchata, I don't know what your religion is or what you believe in or whether it's Sky Daddy or whomever, but you need to ask your higher power to come to your home and get rid of it because I'm very concerned for you. I'm going to say that every time I see you. Let's see. I bought Topher. Ooh, she got goodies. I want a camera. I want a camera. But okay, Logic, I did see where Razer has an Xbox controller and it looks really really dope, but they were sold out when I went to go get it. Tell the demon you have a crush on it. They don't like love or happiness. Let's see. What did you think of The Haunting of Hill House and The Haunting of Bly Manor? Okay, The Haunting of Hill House, I watched it twice because I loved it so much. The Haunting of Bly Manor, I could not get into, but I'm willing to give it another try. But I could not get into it. Yeah, I couldn't get into it. Um, get the Elite Series 2 controller for Xbox. Okay, that one was sold out too, but I ended up getting this one. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. Okay, I ended up getting this one instead. It's like Fusion or some shit. But you know, everybody got their stimulus and bought up everything because I finally got paid by Twitch and I wanted to put it back into the stream. But everybody literally cleared out Best Buy. Lord. Hold on a second. We have an asshole in the chat. Somebody get rid of him if I have a mod here. Infinite. This person, Dova Borns, needs to go. You followed me just to ask me a stupid question. Can you imagine if you put that much energy into be creative? If you put as much energy into being creative, you wouldn't be here on my stream. Okay. Let's see. I was working at the clinic the other night and I thought I saw one of my coworkers entering one of our patients' rooms. When I got there, the patient was so terrified and no one was there with him. It was Listen, what's the name? There is a lady on TikTok who's a nurse who tells all these stories. I can't remember what her name is. And then I know there's also a what's the name? There's a police officer who does the same thing. I like it whenever like medical professionals and police officers and firefighters like can tell stories and shit like that. You should make a TikTok for that, Angie. Hospitals are incredibly scary. Especially my mom worked in one of the most major hospitals in our state and she had a lot of stories like whenever she would get home from work. Damn near, well, almost every night because she worked third shift. So yeah. Yeah, somebody got rid of him. I'm not sure if it was you or another moderator. I don't know why people come in and do that. That's weird. That's really strange. But okay. Let's see. There was something I was looking for. I think I went over everybody's story or I tried to, but like I said, the chat goes by kind of like fast for me. That mean you coming up because only people with clout get haters. Listen, the thing is, I don't have anything to like. I don't know, stuff like that kind of baffles me because I'm like, why give me that much of your time? Why give me that much of your emotion, especially if you don't like me? It doesn't make sense to use your energy to insult somebody. Like that's the strangest thing. But I am going to have to end it. How do you make a baby stop crying? Use more lube? Okay, get rid of this motherfucker too. Like, what are y'all doing? Okay. Like what the, they literally follow me to do this stuff. It literally doesn't make any sense. Okay. Okay. I can't even see what they say. It comes up. Yeah, because they're fucking disgusting. Like I said, I don't understand putting that much energy into someone, that you don't like. Because you're not insulting me, you're insulting your fucking self. It makes no sense. Hi, beautiful. I hope you had an amazing day. I did. Thank you. I hope you did too. They really want that attention. I don't know why they want it from me. Like, there's so many people who stream on Twitch. And I mean, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Um, yeah, it's getting to the weird part of the stream. It's getting to the weird part. But you know what? I was fortunate enough. They probably racist. You know what? That could be it because I have had recently a few encounters with like the racist people. So yeah, maybe, I don't know. But that also doesn't make sense to me because if you are someone who doesn't like me because of me being a black woman, why are you going to sit here and give me your view? That makes no sense. Like I said, if they put as much energy into being creative, they wouldn't, one, be racist, and two, they wouldn't be counterproductive to their own damn beliefs. It doesn't make sense. Like, I'm racist, I don't like you, but let me come here and give you a view and boost your your analytics. Pikachu loves the vibe in Robin's channel. I try to have a good one. And you know what? This whole time I've been pretending like I'm not in pain. Literally, my scalp is like pulsating, y'all. It hurts. Okay. Except when people sucking toe. Listen, Dark. Mike might be in here. I don't know. If I hated someone so much, I just ignore them. Like, that's too much work. It's too much energy to hate somebody. Like, it's way too much energy to hate somebody. Like, if you dislike someone to that degree, why are you going to put that much energy into them? Just live and let live. It doesn't make any sense. Hey, Chaos, how are you? Let's see. Bestie vibes only. Bestie vibes only. It's draining. That's why I never hold grudges. I've been guilty of like holding a grudge or two, mainly because I'm human. But ultimately, it's like that person, whoever you're holding a grudge against or whoever you don't like, 9 times out of 10, they're not even thinking about you. So why are you allowing this person who isn't even thinking about you to own your time, own your life, own your like your energy? I don't know. Sis, I can tell, to be honest, your eyes are a little red. Plus they look real. Listen, I'm in so much pain. And my eyes are probably red because I'm not going to lie to y'all. When the water hit my scalp in the shower, I did cry a little. So, ooh, we're going to do some horror tonight. We are going to do some scary shit on, I want to say either Saturday or Sunday. I would say tomorrow, but tomorrow's going to be super draining for me because I have traffic court. Because there was a no-no last year. I got into an accident that, yeah, was deemed my fault, even though it was not my fault. So now I have traffic court tomorrow, which will be fun. Hopefully they don't cancel it because every time the court day has come up, it's been canceled. So yeah. Brave Robin equals best Robin. Listen, I try to be brave for y'all. Who you go to, because I know the African snatched my edges off one time and I couldn't even think. Listen, okay, who I went to, I think they were Africans, but they didn't. It's not as bad as the previous time I got my hair done, and it left bald spots all in the back of my head. And to be quite honest, this is the most hair I've had in years because I used to keep a fade and waves. Like I used to keep my hair completely cut off. But okay, I have to go, you guys, because I need an ibuprofen and some prayer. Because the more I sit up, the worse my head hurts. Like it hurts really bad. Ugh. Okay. Like when I touch it, tears come to my eyes. But like, I don't know. I don't know. I can't explain it. But thank y'all for being here and thank y'all for sharing all your scary stories with me and all the things. Thank you for understanding that I cannot play a game today because I can't even think straight. So yeah. F in the chat for Robin's head. Yes. Robin, do you want to play Dead by Daylight? I am incapable right now. Okay? I am incapable. Not capable of doing that. I can come and watch you play Dead by Daylight if you're going to stream it. Yes, Sky Daddy, come help my pain. All right? All right, you guys. Y'all have a good night.